Florida Keys.
Okay guys, what I'm going to tie is a Bimini Twist. It's a very complicated knot, but it's a very effective knot. It gives you double line, it gives you strength, and it gives you stretch. It's, as I mentioned, kind of a complicated knot to tie, and it may be difficult for you to actually see how it's done very well, but you can always refer back to a book or an online methodology. But one of the things for sure is you want a tight drag, because you're going to need to put a lot of tension in that rod to make this knot tie good. You're going to put enough loop so that you can go around the handle and have lots of tension. Now a lot of people, when they tie a Bimini, sit there and they wrap it 30 or 40 times like this, and that's all good. I personally don't do it that way. The way I like to do it is just like I showed you on that spider hitch a minute ago. I come down here and I get an idea of where my loop is going to be, and I'll take my line and I spin it. And I spin it. Let the tag in. Let the tag in. Unspin while I'm twisting. And you know, I personally don't want exactly 40 loops. I'm not concerned if I've got 32 or 38, but I spin up long enough to where I have a nice little spin in my line to make a decent Bimini Twist. So add a couple more, not going to hurt a thing. Now, what I do is I take the loop that I just made and I wrap it around the handle. Just like you see Bimini Twists done, some people do it around their foot, some people do it around their knees. But one thing for sure is you want a nice, wet, slippery knot. So put a lot of spin on it. And if you see what I'm doing is working that line, all that twist that we put in there. This is all the beginning of making a good Bimini Twist. So, back to the finishing off of this Bimini Twist. Once we've got it tight and we start making the actual twist back down, what I like to do is pinch it off and I put my finger right in between the double line, because that's going to be important when we finish this knot. So I just very simply do a half hitch over the top line, pull it tight, and I make another half hitch over bottom line, pull it tight, and that knot is pretty much done. Now we're just going to finish it off. I'm going to go and make 4 wraps over the double line, just very simple half hitches, almost like tying a uni knot. If you know how to tie a uni knot, we go 4 times, but by leaving your finger in the middle of the split double line, that allows you to pass that tag in through there. Now it's time to finish that knot off. Now we have a good Bimini Twist. It's not going to break, guys. If you tie it right, that Bimini Twist is not going to come undone. Cut the knot close so it doesn't get caught on your reel when you're casting. And always keep your tag ends, guys. Don't throw your tag ends in the ocean. Throw them in the bottom of your boat, pick them up, put them in your garbage can. But save the marine life. Don't throw your loose monofilament in the ocean. It's good for the future. Thanks, guys. Just want you to see what that Bimini Twist looks like. That Bimini Twist is a nice, long, ugly looking knot, but the purpose of that Bimini Twist, if you remember, I said it gives you some stretch. It's almost like a shock leader. I'm literally stretching that knot maybe an inch, and that's a very short amount of line to be stretching that distance.
Islamorada. World-class fishing. Florida Keys.